Welcome back to Saxthorpe Farm. We are into the next day in May, the second week in May, and our silo of whole crop is completely covered, compacted, and is fermenting. We ended up with 860,000 litres. So, the plan for today is we've got a load of clothes going off to be sold. We've got a field in front of us which needs to be planted with corn. I have done both the other fields. This one and speedy running. This one. I've done this one? No, I haven't done this one. I need to do this one. But before that, we've got a new toy. You'll notice two things. One, this beast of a thing. And yes, the money's gone down and we're in the wrong currency. So let's change that whilst we're here, because we've been doing a lot on Hunter. So yes, I have bought this. Slow that down. Just to try this pal finger thing. It's quite cool. I've also put auto load on it just because, you know, we don't want to be using it all the time. So we want to be heading, because we haven't got time to drive there ourselves, to there. But first things first, close the old curtain. Now it doesn't hold that much more than the IT runner, but it's an extra pair of hands, which is always helpful on this farm, because we do have a fair bit of produce and products to sell. So I thought, why not? Let's, you know, treat ourselves, so to speak. So this should be able to go off from our boot here. We'll just turn down the corner speed and then we'll hop out. No, we won't. We'll press the right button. There we go. And that is off on its merry way. Why is it not showing on the simple inspector screen? That's mildly concerning. Anyway, right, first things first, horseplay, I reckon. Let's just stop this malarkey. That's the other thing I bought. We bought some clover silage to feed to the sheeps, because you recall we ran out. Cows are alright. The sheeps could do with a bit of feed, so we might get to do that in between jobs. So, first job first. Ooh. See, it's just drove through the sell point, hasn't it? That is not what we want. That is not what we want. Sawmill grain, where are you? That one. Visit. Now we seem to be stuck in a Tatra vehicle. Come on. There we go. Right. Turn you off. Back you up. And let the money rocket back up. That's what I thought. There's no problem with purchasing the truck and the trailer. I think I purchased it. Yeah, I did, yeah. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I set this up. It's been so hectic. Look at that, though. And we've got another 40,000 litres on the way. Jobs are good and right. That's a better looking amount. We'll leave you here for now. Truck should not be far off. Don't know why for the life of me it's not showing on simple inspector. weird that. Anyway. Right, so what were we doing? We were going to set this beast off. Doing some planting. We need to get some hay cut. There we go. Right. We'll start with the biggest field first. Did I say I was going to put corn in here? I think that's probably the only thing we can plant, isn't it, this time of year? Ooh, no. Can we use sunflowers for anything with the sheeps? No, and no for the cows. Ooh. Let's just go corn. We'll go corn, I think. Right, get you unfolded. Ah, that's... Oh, did it do it all? I'd be very impressed if it did. Right, we can go for... clear that. Yes, we'll go for 4 headlands. 4 meters overlap. Yes, yes. Yes. Yeah, open, close, and start. Lovely. And then we'll go back across here to the right menu. There we go. It did. It sold everything. Lovely. Right. £1.5 million. So we'll park you there for now. Won't be needing you again today, I do not think. Let's go. Should have done. Right, and we want you. There we go. Let's park some things. Can you not park that? That's annoying. I parked you. There we go. This is the one we want. This is the one we want. We need to feed the sheeps. Right. So I'm attempting to do this not massively differently to normal, but we jump cut, wouldn't we, normally? But what we can do as well is put you off. There we go. Just because I'm just trying to I've not got a lot of time this week. So this is a Sunday afternoon and we're just trying to be a little bit efficient with time. I haven't quite stabbed those quite as much, but they are sliding down. There we go. Down the porks. Spikes, tongs, prongs. There we go. Couple of these bad boys. Can we do the old wrap off whilst we are on the fork? No. We cannot. One and two. There we go. Something a bit different, I thought, with the clover silage. And we have paid for it all. There we go. That's better. And that should then tide us over quite nicely until ours is fermented. Now, I think we've got a full tank of milk as well, and we do have so much slurry. that we need to get rid of that as well. There we go. Right. The 2 for the other side. And then that'll do. And we'll put the mowers on the JCB, I think. There we go. So yes, we're not jump cutting all over the place today. We're just sort of flowing with the jobs. Bring that boom in a bit. Whoa. There we go. Super. Stop there a minute. One and 2. Lovely. Right, let's just check now how well they are doing. Good and good. That's fine. We can do with a bit more, but we'll balance that out later on. So, what I do want to run and do is have a quick peek at the sugar beet and grass field, just to see as that grass grew in. I don't think it's quite going to be ready. So we'll shut the gate. There we go. And we'll have a look down at the field. Let's go this way. Not quite. That can be a June cut, I reckon, potentially. These lot, though. We are. I thought we were slow. Thinking, you know. Sugar beets. That's going to be a fair old crop, that is. Right. What do we want? You're doing fine. You're going to need refilling. You can be... Don't believe I pressed the accelerator then. There we go. Right. You... We'll strap you lot back on. You can stay there. We'll get the weight dropped off and we'll go and do a cut. In fact, before we do that, let's go and get the old milk sold, because we'll want the 7810 for some tedding. So we're going to want to find out where is the best place. Come on. Be selling as milk. And it's going to be sawmill grain. There we go. For a change. There we go. Deliver sawmill grain. Off it goes. Just to be very careful in the yard that it didn't try and overturn. Come on. Try and overturn the bale trailer. Right, we should be safe at that. We go. Right, JCB. And some motors. Look at that, right where we left them. Funny that. Get lined up. Oh my word, that was shocking. Back onto the rear ones. There we go. How are we doing for refueling and repairing? We're alright. Auto drive can go. And we'll go for the one over here first, I think. Look at that grain dryer. Lovely. Right, spin around. Right. Get that lot. That lot there. And we want... Do we want the conditioner on? Doesn't really matter. We can TED it. We can TED it. We don't want swath dropping though. We want wide spreading. Whoa, 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 whoa. We want wide spreading. And we want... Do we want conditioner on? It doesn't matter, does it? Like I said. There we go. Lower down. And mowing. Love it. Ah, I should have cleared the yield map. Never mind. Right, I have spoken enough. I am going to have a little drink, so I will do a couple of headlands, and I will be back with you. So with the headlands done and the field sort of squared up, I hadn't realised we were running at 89 degrees rather than 90, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things now, does it? So, and what I'm thinking is we'll mow this one, and then what we'll do is we'll set courseplay mowing the other grass field, and then what we'll do is we'll TED this one, and then hopefully the bounce run finished with the corn planting. I have set that to run on auto drive to go and refill, so that's nice and easy. And then we will plant the other field and sort of try and do a mix of the jobs, I think is the plan for the rest of this episode. Come on, there we go. Lift up. There we go. So it's been a few days since I have recorded the first clip, and in that time the community meet and greet at Llama 25 has been announced. You'll have seen it on Scruff's Facebook, Mr. CDP, all that lot. So there's links. Go and register yourselves if you're going to be able to go, because it's going to be really, really good. Probably, I'm gonna say it's going to be slightly different to last time, I'm guessing. But it should be a good fun. Should be a good fun evening nonetheless. So yeah, if you want to go and register yourself. I can't speak today. Register yourselves, and yeah, get your name on the list. So yeah, it should be really good, and very much looking forward to it. If you hadn't guessed, I shall be there. But yeah, really, really looking forward to it. And yeah, it's rocking up. It's approaching quick. You know, we've got what, 4 weeks ish until the release of FS22, and that's come round so quick. So yeah, the way the year is going, January is not going to take long to get here. So last pass, and I've clocked the rain in the forecast, so that's going to be with us about 10 o'clock. So yeah, good job. We're not playing that realistically, that you know, we'd have to re-ted the old field. Come on, hold up. There we go. Right. So I think let's clear that. I think the voucher is done. So what we can do is we'll head this way. We'll get this set off, and then we can go and have a quick check to see what sort of a job it has done. Right, so get that unfolded. Let's clear. Why is it not? Protect the width. There we go. First waypoint, Nagors. With headlands, we'll go for 3. And we'll have smooth overlap, and we'll go 0.6. That's fine. Generate me goals. And off you go. Perfect. Let's find the Valtra. Not a bad job. What I'll do is I'll just whiz round, catch the corners, and then we will do some tedding, I reckon. So, I'll do this bit, and I'll see you in a little second. So, I've set the quad track off doing the roll-in. We've refilled the Valtra that is parked at the remaining cornfield that we need to plant. I was thinking we could do with a bit of a tedder upgrade. 8.2 meters, I think it is the one we've got. Have a look. 8.2 meters. It's just not. It's not cutting it anymore. Cutting it. Well, tedding it. So we are gonna go for that one's 9. That one's 8.9. That's the one we had. 17 meters. Yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. No plate, yes. Bye. Yes, indeedy. And if we spin ourselves around, haha, as if by magic. So it's 100 horsepower. We've got 175, so should not be too much of a problem, I'm hoping. Get it on first time. Look at that. This is a significant upgrade, which is much needed and hopefully should speed things up a touch. We could do with actually looking at what, well, windrow's all right, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 40 meters. That's plenty. Look at that. Impressive. Let's get the mode set first. Condition, no. Semi-dry, no. Hey, yes. Get rid of that. Turn that on. Drop that down. Floor it. Look at that. Still such a fantastic texture when you do the hay and it flicks up like that. Brilliant. Love it. Doesn't get old, that one. Does not get old. Even after 50-something episodes. Just on this map. It's, yeah. It is rather nice. So, the plan, what did we say we're going to do? We're going to TED this. We're going to leave it, because it's bound to get rained on. We'll then come back probably, maybe in between episodes and windrow it. We'll get it baled. Do want to see about getting a bigger baler as well. But I haven't thought which. I quite like Heston's. We started to use Heston's on Was it the back end of Court Farm? I think it was. And they're good fun. I like them. They're just... And the way we're doing our feeding, it works. You know, we're not using a mixer wagon. We don't need to be overly precise on the amount of each food group going in. So I think we'll probably get away with it. And less bales to collect. Not sure if the flatbed we've got will pick them up, but we can always buy ourselves a super chaser. The old Heath super chasers, they're very cool bits of kit as well, so that's one way around it. But yeah, all that to come in a future episode. Right, I think we probably... Oh, I missed a bit, that's so annoying. Right, we'll get 2 headlands done, and I'll see you on the up and down rows. Well, as per, the rain is early. I was hoping we'd at least get it all done. But no such luck. I could have turned the speed down, but I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to sit and wait out a shower, if you catch my drift. We've got 4 passes left to do. Now, we can probably get away with that. I'm not sure if the quad track will finish before the ground becomes too wet to travel. I think, is it 10 in-game minutes, or I can't remember if it's 10 in-game minutes or... Yeah, it must be, I think. So, yeah, potentially we'll get a message up saying the worker has stopped, or it'll just give up and go, nah, and not do it in the rain, which is the whole point of having the mud system installed, one could say. But yeah, I think we should get this done. Doesn't affect grass, I don't think, as in grass land quite as much, so we should be okay. And then we'll have to wait for it to pass, dry out a bit, and then we can plant the corn. If we stick that on cruise control, how long is the shower for? Oh no, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock ish. Okay. Typical weather. It has been awful here in the UK at the minute. I know we're, you know, rapidly approaching winter, but it has been lashing it down the minute for the last few days, on and off. Some torrential storms, so yeah, not good. But luckily this is only a game and it doesn't actually affect anything. Well, finally we are onto the planting of our last field of corn. And I say finally because this has got to be the 3rd attempt now at finishing this video. It's just been one of those weeks. Can't really grumble about it, but yeah. No, we need to close cover. That's very unprofessional. So what I've been doing is both fields of hay tedded. Started to windrow one of them, but I need to get this recording done. So I think once we've done this, like I said before, we can finish the hay off next time, get that all done. And then it's going to be just a case of waiting for one next cut for... Whoa, hey up, steady on. Silage, most likely. Grass silage. And then 10 into any weeds we get. We should be able to cut our mixed field, I'm hoping in June, hopefully. So that'd be alright. We'll get that done. And then it's just a case of rocking on through time, really. Keeping everything fed. If we need to buy whole crop or clover sides or alfalfa sides, whichever one we bought, I can't remember. Been that long now, it feels. Then we will. We've got stacks of money. But yeah, I don't think we need to hang around really too much. We'll keep selling the rams if we need to. You know, keep the level of sheeps to a, not a minimum, but the rams are relatively pointless, I suppose. So, yeah, it sounds like a plan. I think we'll get this rolled after we're done. Should have paid more attention to that one really after it was planted. That's going to look a bit of a mess, but hey ho, it is what it is. There we go. So yeah, I don't think there is much else to say other than I hope this has been not too much of a bitty episode, but with it being recorded over 3 different sittings, the break in the weather that we had for the rain and all that lot. So yeah, probably not the smoothest of episodes, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. And yeah, if you have, give us a like, will you? Makes me happy. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.